Hello everyone, Shade Buyer here, and welcome back to Let's Play Aliens vs. Predator 2. This is episode 19. Last time, we finally escaped the POC by fighting a Predator and having him activate his self-destruct after we killed him. So, our drone returned to the Hive, and now 6 weeks later, we are assaulting the pod because the security network is down. Which means that we are here at around the same time that Harrison is here, or is on the way here. Also, I learned, in the 3 episodes I recorded before actually releasing the first of them, that yes, there is a vision mode for the Xenomorph. I had completely forgotten that the Marine had 2 vision modes, so I forgot it was a shared key and not just a Predator-specific key. So yeah, now we can see in the dark, which will come in handy. Alright, so we got all these guys above us. I don't think we can just burst out of the grating. Only thing is, with that vision mode, it makes it hard to tell when we're hidden. Hold on, I'll get him. I gotta leap out of here. Okay. Had a little bit of trouble actually entering. Yeah, so like I thought, in these tight corridors, we are a... How did you survive that?
No.
We are an eviscerating machine in here. Also, I think my health bar got bigger. It looks a little bigger. If only we could release our brethren here. Imagine just having this little, like, tiny laboratory with your personal facehugger and Xenomorph drone. So we can't read any files here. Quick save. Also, we can't open any of these doors. I like how at the start of this, I was actually hitting Q to try to quick turn, and I'm like, wait, this isn't Resident Evil. I think I've actually started and finished Resident Evil 8 in the time between recording this episode and the previous one. Because like I said, episode 18 was recorded before the first Alien episode was released. Need to find somewhere to go. I really don't like these pods, though. Like, this is the one area where it's kind of been bad for all races, just because of the general layout of it is so tight. I'm guessing we need to go up here. Okay, nobody up here. Though we do have the map. Okay, can I... Yeah, so you know you can smash something if the hands come on screen.
Major McCain, my condolences on the loss of Corporal Harrison. We try to control our convict laborers through the use of technology. But as you know, technology can fail.
Have you caught the son of a bitch yet?
It's only a matter of time. We've identified the last known position of the missing team. I'm afraid the rescue is not without risk.
I think we can handle it.
Excellent. General Rykov will brief you on the situation. Best of luck.
So there's Eisenberg talking about the convict that supposedly killed Harrison when Dunya threw him in prison. Also, I've learned that Dunya is actually the playable character for the humans in the expansion. Since it is a prequel, it takes place entirely before this. But I was kind of hoping we would just get the chance to kill her. Since she is kind of a secondary antagonist. But instead, she's just an important character. Okay, what's going on down here? Where are you guys all going?
No.
Did he see me? What is he hiding from? I mean, this guy seems to know I'm gonna come out of here. I don't think there's a stealthy way to smash that. Wow. has a really long tongue, it turns out. That was like 5 or 6 feet. I guess you could say it was a feat of biology. Okay, there's a runner. They look kind of weird when they're not on the ground, but it's because they get real low in this game. Okay, that's the window to outside. I'm not actually sure what we're trying to do here. We're supposed to liberate the Artificial Hive, which I'm still not entirely sure if we've seen or not. I thought it was what we saw at the end of the Predator campaign, but I'm not sure if that was actually part of the alien facility.
Medical team, report. Operation Savior is now at yellow status. All Marine personnel report to Major McCain for rescue briefing.
Okay, we can get in up there. What's over here, though? Anything useful? There's a Predalien. That could be useful to us. Assuming it's not hostile, but I don't think it is. I feel like in some AVP properties, the Predaliens are just like berserkers and they're hostile to everything. It'd be kind of cool if that Aliens Fireteam game actually does like an AVP, you know, level or expansion or something that has Predaliens as one of the special enemies. Okay, so let's release him from Xenomorph stasis. He's a little stuttery, but we'll just say that's from the stasis. So I think that is the Predalien that Harrison kills, the one that goes down very easily in a couple bullets. The door closed behind me. Can I... I mean... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, there doesn't seem to be a vent or anything. Okay, so we're gonna leap and stick. Maybe I should hold stick first and then leap? Yeah, okay, you have to be holding shift and then you jump. And then you get super disoriented. Okay. We might have not been able to punch through this, but it seems that the Predalien can. Quick save again. So yeah, we're just trying to do whatever we can to find this Artificial Hive. I'm not really sure where it would be in the pods, though. If there's just like a dedicated pod for it. Core access. I feel like when we were playing as Harrison, we didn't see any busted open doors like that.
Operation Savior is now at yellow status. All Marine personnel report to Major McCain for rescue briefing.
These guys are even squishier because they're not wearing armor. Yeah, you should let him in. You never know what's gonna happen to him out here. He could really use your help, you know. You're not selling it good enough. That's gonna happen to you even if you don't let me in. Can I please tell me I can just fucking jump through the window? Told ya. You could say I gave that scientist a heads up about what was gonna happen to him. Alright, well there's not actually anything in here, but I'm glad we killed him anyway. What do we got? Reading material here. Scientific colonist, synthetics, what you need to know. Today's spacecraft, is space travel safe? USMC dropship. Synthetics Monthly. New faces. Do they really... Can't tell what that last word is. The new models have arrived. Okay, well we can... Same thing here.
Come on! No.
I guess we're just looking for another vent we can climb in like this one. Okay. This looks like somewhere we want to go. And I think this is just the other side, but it's got a fan on it, so I don't trust it not to blend me. We've seen that the Xenomorphs carapace is weak against fans already. So I can go that way, or this looks like one of the doors I can punch down. It's not. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I jumped and hit the level trigger.
Attention all personnel. Please be advised that Pod 2 has been placed on red alert status. Xenomorph contaminant confirmed.
Command, this is Dr. Eisenberg. What is the situation with the contaminants?
We're still tracking one creature, but we think it's isolated in the maintenance system.
You think it's isolated?
Shall I send security? Rakov has a team nearby.
No, of course not.
Sounds like he's getting some flashbacks. You know, for someone who's like terrified of Xenomorphs now, he really didn't back out of the research. The fuck's he doing in there? It's a good thing no one else was in there, because he probably would have immediately cannibalized them.
My God. What the hell did this?
Logan, what's going on there? Did you locate the team?
What's left of it? One survivor. Looks like the others were...
I didn't have a choice.
Victims were apparently eaten.
What the hell is that?
Why did that just fall over?
What is wrong with you? Get up. Get up, coward!
Are the teams in position?
I'm totally fine now.
Is the Marine rescue prepared?
Yes, the teams are ready. Are you?
We have work to do.
Based on a crude analysis of the events at the forward pods, some have linked the loss of the Artificial Hive to Operation Savior. Such attempts to create poetic justice from mere coincidence should be summarily ignored, as if aliens could have known the Savior plans or have reacted intelligently to such behavior. Clearly such theories stretch the bounds of xenomorph ability, unless they have some sort of super brain leading them like the Matriarch. Or I guess it's the Empress in this one, not the Matriarch. The Matriarch is the ancient xenomorph queen in the 2010 AVP. Who's like so old, she's got rock-like skin. You know, she's got like a gray, super hardened carapace. I mean, at least it's not really hard to find where to go as the Xenomorph. You know you can't open any doors, so it's not like I have to go around hitting E on all of them. You just have to look for ventilation shafts and occasionally something you can smash. We were so close. But I'm sure we'll get him yet, just as the Predator got Rykov and the Marine just got the Xenomorph Queen, or one of the Xenomorph Queens.
Teams still haven't reported in.
Okay, we do have to be a bit more careful now because they are properly armed again. These are not just pathetic security guards. Okay, we can go through the ceiling. However, I am going to go back and eat this person, if they're still there. They're not still there. Damn it, we can't store bodies. It's an especially tough vent.
First, the good news. 4 hours ago, a Marine rescue team arrived at the forward pods. Despite their inadvertent disruption of our security grid, we are now safer than ever. In fact, even as we speak, our 6 weeks of isolation is coming to an end. The Marines have restored our landline to the primary complex, and thus a link to their mothership and the universe at large. Now the bad news. As you may have heard, one of our archaeological teams has become trapped near the Hive. To extricate the team, the Doctor feels we must neutralize the Hive. That means capturing and controlling the Empress. Yes, I understand your concern, but we have studied this eventuality. Next. As you know, the majority of the Hive extends above the Empress's chamber. Our people are trapped near the outer edge. Next. The operation begins with a surface assault on the Hive as a diversion. No humans are involved in this initial action. We'll be relying on a strike team of combat synthetics. Yet, as I have said, this is only a feint. As the Hive responds to the surface attack, two things will occur. First, a Marine team will penetrate the Hive here to rescue our comrades. Second, an extraction team will break through from the tunnel system here, at the base of the Hive. Our probes have mapped this area extensively. By tunneling in here, we breach a large horizontal shaft that runs directly into the Empress chamber. This shaft will serve as our roadway for extracting her. We expect the Hive to respond aggressively to the human threats, particularly that on the Empress. By destroying the tunnels of the Hive, the combat synths will cut off the Empress from any assistance, allowing a quick and bloodless escape back to the tunnels below. Meanwhile, our Marine allies easily and safely extract our comrades. Any questions?
Based on what you've described, it would seem our defenses would be considerably diminished after the attack. What if the Hive retaliates?
The sympathetic theory of pheromone relationships, as put forward by Dr. Eisenberg, is quite clear on this point. The Hive will respond to the command of the Empress, and the Empress will respond to her own instinctive drive for survival. Once we have the Empress as hostage, we will be protected from the Hive.
Protected during the extraction or protected long-term? Are you saying we would then have safe access to the entire Hive and to artifact technology there?
Wouldn't that be the opposite,
We
though?
believe that we are looking at a long-term insurance policy. For those of you whose projects have been frustrated due to incomplete archaeological or biological data, this would present something of an unprecedented opportunity.
Chen's theory of competitive discourse clearly indicates that the Hive will react violently to the loss of the Empress. At a minimum, the young queens will struggle to determine a new ascendant ruler. More likely, the Hive will come after us.
Who is that? Is it you, Minkus? Well, as you can see, Dr. Chen is not with us to discuss his theory. A rather good indication of its staying power.
Well, where is he anyway?
I think that's Tomiko's brother.
Yes, well, To continue with the briefing, we may expect some
Dr.
injuries during such an ambitious enterprise. I'm asking anyone with medical training to assist with any potential triage. Any other questions?
Alright, well, now we know their plan. It's weird that the Empress was never mentioned in any of the other campaigns at all, not even in passing. But now we actually know what the point of Operation Savior is, which is a diversion.
What's your status there?
It's not just to get rid of the Marines. Yep, nothing to report. Damn it. There we go. Got the last bit of meat. Okay, well, we're definitely going to quick save after that briefing, because that was pretty long. So I'm guessing we have to rescue or protect the Empress when they do capture her. But yeah, I think the idea that the Hive will just react extremely violently to losing its main leader is more likely than she'll send out don't attack signals. Because the Xenomorph species, or the Xenomorph hive structure, is kind of designed to fill in the gaps. So, like, if they lose their queen, then, yeah, one of the Praetorians will attempt to become a new queen. Can we squeeze in there? No. Well, what is the point of this thing? Alright, let's try going up a bit more. Oh, jeez. I can't tell where we started, though. So there's that hole. And then I think there's just the one we came out of, which is this one. Also, what is that sound? Oh, that's part of the vision mode. Supposedly, this is like how Xenomorphs see normally. Just like how Predators don't actually see in the same visual range as humans, as you see when he takes off his mask in the first movie. But just like with that, they thought it would be too disorienting to not have a normal vision mode. I mean, I've already tried smashing all of this and nothing happened, but... Oh, there we go. I didn't see that. I was gonna say that I didn't see a lot of other variables.
Presentation sequence set. Data recording commence on my mark. Mark.
Okay, this is the containment room.
Good.
So this is where Prince is being kept, and this is where we saw the Xenomorph release him. At least I think this is what happened. Maybe we didn't actually do anything here, because it was actually Harrison that released him, if I remember correctly. But we do have to do something here. Or not. I guess maybe there's a vent in the floor, like right here. Oh, there we go. And charge up, and whoop. Yeah, so generally... Wait, is this where we came from? I was gonna say generally there's always a vent. I don't think this is where I came from. Didn't we come out of here? I think we did come out of there. So this might just be an identical looking vent shaft. Of course, I can also get, like, just up here. Nothing up here except some caution hot panels. I'm trying to jump up here. There we go. Okay, so... take a left here.
I don't mind research on the drones, but I think we're crossing an ethical line with this. These things are clearly intelligent.
I'm guessing he's talking about the Predator. Also, aren't they implanting people to create the drones?
Let's go!
So, this is the reception desk.
Secure those samples and let's get the hell out of here.
This is the last one.
I think that's going to explode. Ow, jeez. Alright, first death of the episode. This has actually been going pretty well in the pods. The Xenomorph really does seem to have the best version of the pods. I almost loaded the Predator campaign. Okay, we're back here, which is quite a bit back. I think we're going to wrap up this episode soon because we've made good progress and we've been going for a bit. But we should be able to pretty quickly get back to where we just were.
Implantation sequence set. Data recording commence on my mark. Mark.
I heard somebody pounding on the door there for a second. Nope. I mean, they could have made it less confusing by not having this tunnel be identical to the one we were just in. Because it makes you think you're going the wrong way. I actually did go the wrong way, I think. Now I got reverse turned around because I actually went into the floor panel thinking that it was the one that looked like the wrong one, but it wasn't. Surprised no one got motion sick from watching the Xenomorph, though, considering the instant flipping of directions when you get up to a corner. Go up here. Switch floors like 3 times.
I don't mind research on the drones, but I think we're crossing an ethical line with this. These things are clearly intelligent.
Heads up!
Secure those samples.
So, a Marine showed up, but I don't know from where. It's a shame we can't release our brethren. They'd serve as a good distraction for about 30 seconds. human shield strategy really works well with them, where you just get a Marine between you and them. I keep saying Marine, but these are actually security. Okay, so we smashed this. I think that's going to explode. Or is that just a bunch of, like, yeah, Xenomorph blood, so it melted through the floor? Way through the floor. Ow. I'll burn myself on my own blood. They're supposed to be immune to their own blood. This must be the Artificial Hive. It really filled up that chamber. We just gotta find a way in there. Or, I guess, we don't really need to get in there, we just need to liberate it by opening it.
Artificial Hive integrity.
Did they just instantly spawn from both sides? It's a neat effect that the, you know, the weakened floor dropped the crate. So yeah, there's nobody over here. But as soon as I break that, they spawn from both sides. Or is there... Yeah, okay, that's just a door. That's a spawn door. Well, they served as a distraction.
Purge them, now!
I need authorization.
Artificial Hive integrity compromised.
Don't purge them. Yeah, that's one thing I'm not keen on, is there's so many spots in this where enemies just spawn in that weren't there a second ago. Whereas it didn't feel like that as the other races. I actually hit him with my tail before he killed me. It's another man who is kept safe by a railing.
Artificial Hive integrity.
You don't want to be at the front of that pack. Okay, well, we're just gonna save here, and we will release the Hive next time. But yeah, that was a fun episode. We didn't really get stuck anywhere, and I'm glad that we have dark vision now, because we're probably gonna need it a fair bit more, especially once we're outside of the pods. So, until next time, thank you for joining me for some more Aliens vs. Predator 2. We're coming up on the end. This game actually turned out to be longer than I expected, but not really in a bad way. It doesn't drag too much, except for in the Predator campaign. Until next time, y'all take care.